I'm here at the Fifth Water Hot Springs, I think they call it, of Diamond Fork Canyon in Utah, Spanish Fork Canyon, and I am back from my trip. It wasn't exactly I don't feel exactly 100% back to my thriving self, but I definitely feel a lot better. I would have done a lot more healing and recuperating had I not had a 10-month-old baby with me, but I have a 10-month-old baby, so being that I have no one to leave him with, and I would have if I had somebody I could trust to leave him. Unfortunately, breastfeeding didn't work out because of all the stress I was under. It just didn't, and he was getting too skinny, so I had to supplement, and for a few of my babies, I had to do that because of the enormous stress I was under, and most of them rejected the breastfeeding after that. So you pick your battles. I was trying to keep a baby healthy, not win a breastfeeding contest. So I decided that other things were more important, and I give him the best alternative I can, which is raw milk from an animal. Let me just put it that way. These hot springs smell like super sulfury, which I really love, and they're actually really, really hot. And the pool I was in was very, very hot, so I'd have to keep getting in and out, but I gave myself a full body scrub with the yummy bacteria filled mud, and OMG, it was so great. Anyways, my mother, she is quite the drama queen, but she is the one I left my baby with for the day. She can't handle him really, period, at all. I don't blame her. She had 10 kids, and she's like super controlling. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, she's very controlling. She likes to control and micromanage like things that are completely unnecessary. And she's full of super enormous amount of fear and just drama all the way around. So yeah, I'm not really quite surprised that I married the person that I married, who's identical to her, because she's the one that raised me. However, now that I know how to manage her, because I understand the situation better, I don't take it personally. I try not to react to her things. I just know that it has to be little short spurts with her, and she can't handle my boys at all. She does the baby okay, but she starts to get really ornery. Even with him, I noticed. So super minimal, but I don't have anyone else to help me, so I have her help me once in a great while as far as like me leaving the house. But usually it's just, hey, watch the baby while I, work and get stuff done. and like take a bath, hot bath. But yeah, for some reason the baby cries a lot with her, and yeah, being in the house is pretty stressful still, so it's pretty frustrating because as a single mom I need to work, I need to do things to make money, and it's really hard juggling a baby, and then when I have my boys, and get the stuff done that I need done, but I don't have a choice but to manage it and figure it out. So I obviously, or maybe it's not so obvious, but I can't keep that up for like, ever. So really, like within a few days I start to feel it, and I have to just leave the house with them and go do stuff outside the house, and like just super chill. We just let them play, and I'm sitting in a chair like resting while they're playing in a park or in nature or in whatever area where I can not have to worry about them destroying things. And I just have to, keep an eye, make sure they don't get lost and things like that. But it even starts to catch up to me with doing those things. So I had a plan to have my ex help me more because, well, he's the dad and he's all I got. So I asked him to help me, and that same day he immediately brought the kids home and dropped them off. So I was like, oh, yep, that's about right. And being that I learned that reacting to his horrible decisions and getting upset is not good for me, I said, okay, I'll find a way to get my own help. So I was trying to figure it out, basically. But my son and his girlfriend, whom was pregnant at the time, were living at my house, and adults. So I'm like, yo, you can't just live off me, but you can work it off. So I started looking for work, and work was coming to me, like work offers that were out of the country and out of state. So I'd have them watch the kids while I went to go check these things out. And then when I was home, I'd take care of my kids. Then, I wasn't finding any deals I liked, so I found this place, because I was looking for my baby's dad a place to rent, just because he asked me to. I guess, I don't know, his internet was not working that well, or I don't know, his computer, I don't know. Don't really know why he asked me to look. Maybe he thought I'd get different results from the United States than what he was getting. So I was looking for a place for him to rent, not related to me. But then I found this darling place that was for sale. And I was just kind of messing around, not really taking the whole thing serious. But I contacted the real estate agent, and I asked him just to see, because I thought, what the heck, maybe they'll give me a few days for free to go stay at this place. I was thinking like a couple weeks or something, that'd be great. And then I can get a free like vacation, not free because I have to get myself there, but free-ish, by leading them to believe I was going to buy this place, which, it wasn't entirely untrue, but like, I can't buy a place. I have no money. So I was just dreaming and, of course, a little tiny bit of hoping that if I liked it, we could make it happen. But, yeah. So it was in Mexico, and Mexico's, right next to the United States. So it's a perfect place where I can go in my car and what do you call it? Drive. With my kids. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So, I thought, and I could afford a maid and a nanny and a gardener, like really cheap. And food, like all my living expense would be like super low. So I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna go check it out because they did say they would give me 4 days for free, 4 nights. And so I went down there and my baby's daddy was there, and just before leaving I realized that I was pregnant. Didn't realize before that. So I was went down there to tell him, like, hey, I'm pregnant, and just so by the way, and I'm gonna go look at this place, and invited him to go with me if he wanted to. But he wasn't all that excited about the pregnancy or the going to see this place. He hated it. Like, he is a city boy and I'm a jungle lady, so whatever. He was left out of that. So I go to the my time with him was unpleasant, unfortunately. So I left him behind where he was at, and I went and checked out this place. I had a car rented and stuff, so it was about 3 hours away from where I was with him, and happy to leave him behind because, I like to have fun and be around people that I can enjoy. And so I went and hung out there, and the lady was super chill. Like, I had a great time. The place was like amazing. The moment I pulled up, I was like, oh my god, this, like, I built this place in my mind like a million times. And compared to the United States prices, I thought this was a really reasonable price, and it was a bed and breakfast, so I could run it and take care of my kids, and it would be great because my ex's sister could come, whom is in El Salvador by herself basically, has no family. She doesn't even know her nieces and nephews, which is super sad. So I thought, like, she could even just come and be there as long as she wants. If she can just, when we're there, she can just be there the whole time. She can help me, I'm there. I don't know, options, ideas were just running through my brain. Because she's super chill, Don't want to be married to her brother anymore, but I've never had a problem with her. And then I told him, the times when we're there, you can come and bring your girlfriend and her kids, and you can, come and stay for free. And then all you have to do is get yourself there. And we're chill with the boys. And it's not like we'd be there all the time. It's just when we're there. And then we'd figure out the logistics of the rest in mediation. So I invited him to mediation. I tried to talk to him about these things, and he just was a nasty, negative, usual self. So I just, of course, this is how this dude rolls. Why I couldn't be married to him anymore, among many other things. So I invited him to mediation. He refused to go. And like a few days before, I asked him to please sign the paper so I get the kids' passports because I want to take them for summer break, which was coming up. And he refused to sign them. And then a few days later, I got notice from my lawyer that he was suing me, which, you know, was a really unnecessary decision and complete waste of money, drama, bullcrap, but that's his favorite thing, like high drama, boom, love it. That's what he feeds off of. So of course he couldn't do like the super chill thing of mediation, let's just work it out and we'll figure it out. Nope. It's not how he rolls. So I was like, okay, whatever. We'll just have to do the lawsuit thing. Well, with the pregnancy and my baby's daddy rejecting the baby and me, and then the stress and drama of that, that's what's led me to like completely and totally burn out to like epic levels I've never been down in my entire life. So I set up to have my time to take care of myself, which of course to this day he would be nice agreeing to, but I have proof. And here's the river. I don't see it. My blinds are there. And blind. So pretty. But as I stated before, he's high drama, high stress. So like, what's gonna make me the most annoyed? Oh, deny that he agreed to things that he agreed to. So I don't care, I just ignore him. And he's trying to get, time that the boys are supposed to be with me for him. So he gets the full amount of time for him, and then I get to give him some of my time. Like, the guy's completely nuts. Extremely selfish. He put my kids through a nightmare. Like, all he had to do was sue me to get custody. Well, all he had to do is go to mediation. Well, he sued me for 50-50 custody. All he had to do is go to mediation. I would have gave it to him because I was freaking tired. I'm not stupid. Like, I know my limits and I was there. Like, I can clearly see where I'm at. That's why I was trying to get the police in Mexico, because he's refusing to help me. So I thought, Mexico, perfect. I can, get a nanny and help or whatever. I never imagined he'd sue me because he's refusing to take the kids the amount of time he was awarded by the judge already. So I'm like, oh, okay, I asked you to help me more and you refused, but now you want to do it. Okay. Well, people change their mind. That's life and normal. So let's do it. But I would have done it for $350 or whatever mediation would cost. Yeah, cute little plant growing on rock. So anyways, we're still doing all that. It's been like a million years. And I ended up giving back my Mexico place because I freaking, totally burned out. Which I'm kind of sad about, but it's okay. Because I made myself feel better about it, realizing that I can buy a place cheaper and do it differently. So, it's cool. So yeah, supposed to get them back soon. I told the boys, hey, what about getting you on this particular day? And they're like, yes. I'm like, okay, I'll talk to Dad about getting you on that day. Of course, he's refusing, which is really, I'm speculating, but because I know him, it's most likely his way of punishing me because last weekend my 10-year-old son wanted to come visit, and I told him that he could come visit just him because I wasn't ready to get the boys back yet. I need to organize a bunch of stuff, etc. to get ready for him to come back, because if it's not done, then it's going to be really super duper hard to do with them. So that's what I decided to do, and now I'm being punished for it. And then you got conjugate. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. My little boy, he wanted to come home with my other boys, my 10-year-old. But of course, whatever happened to Dad's, whatever reason, he's not going to come home now. So, pretty sad about that. But I'm just trying to, like, not cause my son any stress and drama, and just respecting his wishes. And I don't know if I'm making a mistake or not by not getting the lawyers involved and all that and making him come home, but last time I did that, it was like really super exhausting, stressful, and for me and my kids, because they were insisting they didn't want to be with me. So now I'm just gonna let them do their thing, and it's probably really good for them to be around him so they can see what I mean. You know, they're not gonna know him from being around him for just 2 days where he's spazzing out, being Mr. I throw you on the bed and tickle monster you, Dad. No, they need to see him in, like, real life, where he's, like, tired and hungry and his being his ornery, mean self. So it sucks, but in the long run, I think it's gonna be better, because in the long run, yeah, I'm going to be calling the cops constantly and going to court. No. In the long run, it has to be my kids that just decide to be where they feel best. And if that's with him and they really truly are happy, then that's great. But if it's with me, it's going to be because they really want to be with me. I don't have to deal with this bull crap. It's not how I'm going to roll. I'm not living my life like this. It's completely ridiculous. This guy, he's like insane. Like, he's freaking sick. He lives off of, like, an enormous amount of drama, and has just filled my kids with so much hate and anger. So yeah, of course that stresses me out, but the thing that really burned me out too is just having to build my business, having a baby, taking care of a newborn baby, plus taking care of my little boys, etc. So it's not just my ex-narc. Speculation, ex-narc. It's a lot of stuff. So this is super long video crap, sorry. But I have my alone time, away from my baby, so I can fully recuperate on that level that's necessary. And my mother's going crazy right now. My poor baby's probably crying, but he'll live and be fine. It's just a few hours. I'm headed back now, and I'm gonna stop by the farm and get some milk for him. And feel much better after sitting in those amazing hot springs. So totally get up here and take a soak if you can. Honestly, like, I want to come here every week. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try to come up here very regularly. So peace out. Love ya. Like, seriously, take care of yourself. You're worth it. And fight like hell. Take care of yourself. Or heck. Whatever. Mwah.